Mark Chris joins us, ladies and gentlemen, creative director of markchris.com, and this is a really nice opportunity because not often do I get to speak with somebody that has their hand in the market of handmade Italian shoes. Mark Chris joins us in the PH. Nice to meet you. Good to have you with us.
Very nice to meet you. Thank you for having me.
I know Ryan is fond of you. Greek now very fond of you, and you're off and running as a guy taking over the shoe industry, huh? How about that?
Yep, trying to shake things up down here in
One
South Florida.
pair of feet at a time, huh?
Exactly.
Beautiful
Exactly.
thing. What got you into the shoe market?
Gosh, you know, I mean, I've always been to menswear as long as I can remember. I've been to menswear, and it wasn't until a couple of years ago I would always want to design something or wear a pair of shoes that I could think of that I could never find. I'd go into Nordstrom's or Saks and try to find a pair of shoes, and I'd end up buying what was available because I didn't think it was possible to create your own. But really, social media is what kicked me into gear a couple of years ago, and I was able to start getting some attention for the way I dressed on my Mr. Men's Fashion Instagram page. And then from there, I was able to make some connects in Italy, sent over some sketches, and kind of wanted to fill this void. I felt there was a void in the market where...
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Just sitting there sending sketches over to Italy.
Right, it was crazy.
The next thing you know, with the social media, the power it has, it really does.
It's incredible, you know. And my factory, they'd worked with like Dolce & Gabbanas and Bally's, and
Wow.
so when I sent over my designs, the factory manager called me and he said, you know, this is something I haven't seen. He's like, I think this is a void in the market that can really become big. So I would love to take this on and let's get working. So I flew out there and we just started designing prototypes, and before you know it, the line was up. And
How long is it going now? A couple years?
it's about a year and a half it's been going.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
I see you're wearing some Mark Chris right now as
I
we
am.
speak.
Yes, sir.
I recognize that logo.
Yeah, I'm trying to get it around.
Nice. Those are sharp.
Now,
Thank
you
you.
were written up in Ocean Drive, correct?
We were in Ocean Drive a couple times, actually. They just released another article recently a couple weeks ago.
Are you in the this month with A-Rod on the cover, or was it last month?
No, it was last month,
Last
September,
month?
I believe.
Yeah.
I was in there as one of the best fashion designers to know right now in Miami.
Wow,
So
that's impressive.
yeah, it
wow.
was really cool. Really
I mean,
cool of
for
them.
you to get that's huge.
Heck yeah.
Yeah.
Now, do most shoe manufacturers that are known for their shoes start out as a clothing manufacturer like Brioni or Gucci that then moves into shoes, or is it shoes that drives the brand?
You know, I think each brand kind of does it differently. I have, for one, tried to focus solely on shoes.
Solely? I like that time.
You like that? You see what I
Nice.
did there?
Good job.
Nice.
Nice.
Nothing gets past this.
Right.
Spoken in the proper tongue.
I like it.
Oh wow!
There you
Don't be
go.
a heel.
I got soul.
So where do you see this going, in your opinion, or where would you like it to go?
Well, right now it started as strictly men's, and I'm now starting to dabble with women's. I'm starting to create some prototypes for women's.
Sounds like me.
Greek's been dabbling in
Dabbling with
the
women.
women's side of things recently.
So doing that right now, working on some flats for them, some prototype slippers and loafers, and eventually go into heels. Also working on some belts.
Wow, that's amazing.
Purses, is that in the future?
Probably long term.
Yeah?
I wouldn't mind getting into some bags, but that's probably after heels.
It's got a good ring, Mark Chris. It just sounds like a designer.
It really does, yeah. Check him out. We're talking with Mark Chris, creative director. You can go to markchris.com. And do you have the line available on the website? I have to be honest with you. I have not been to the website
Yeah,
yet.
no problem. Of course, yeah, everything's available on the website. You can see the whole collection. We also just threw up some custom options as well, so people that a lot of people kind of want their own thing, so they can take a style that we already have, and if they want to customize it, they have the ability to do that as well.
How about that? On what level of customizing?
I mean, you're talking to the guy, so
So
whatever you want.
So Greek wants the shoes you're wearing right now, but he's like, but I don't want the Mark Chris logo. I want a G right on the front.
No.
Now he's pushing it.
Not that kind of customizing.
Now, besides me, do you have any other celebrities who are going to be wearing your shoes?
Yeah, we've had a lot of positive attention come from Hollywood. So had a lot of celebrity stylists reach out to us.
That's fantastic.
Assistants, managers, some agencies. Steve Harvey got a pair recently.
Oh, wow.
Chris Paul got a pair. Yeah. Making a couple of pairs right now for The Rock. So, I mean, it's really...
That's huge. I mean, if you get like Chris Paul in the NBA, they start wearing them.
Yeah.
Forget it. You'll blow up.
Well, and The Rock hits a red carpet somewhere for. I mean, he's going to have blockbuster movies in his very near future,
Right.
and in the distant future. And they start talking to him. I mean, you can't beat that when they start saying your name into the microphone on the red carpet for a lot of these big premieres and stuff.
Right, no, exactly. So a big focus for us right now has been, the red carpets. We're getting into event season, January,
awesome.
February. So
I mean, every time they're on the red carpet, they head to toe. They tell them what they're wearing.
Yeah.
Shoes by this, jacket by that, pants by this.
Yeah.
Your name. So we caught you at the right time there.
Oh, perfect time, yeah. And the Ocean Drive, the second one, they just released the article. They, it was the top 7 accessories or something for a Miami man to wear, and it was, I think they mentioned Gucci, Versace, Ferragamo, Hermes, and Marc Chris.
Wow, that's
You're in there with the big league.
Yeah, you are. And you're only online right now, only at markchris.com.
Only online. We're starting to look at, going into retail locations, but
Well, you're here at Prime Cigar.
I'm here at Prime Cigar all the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
I met
whenever
you at
Ryan wants to put the shoes in, we got it going.
He's making the Greek gridiron smoking slippers for us.
Oh, be nice. I met him at your grand opening in Brickell.
Yeah.
And I was walking past him, and I said, "Wow, beautiful shoes." And he was like, "Hey, I designed them." And one word led to another, and then again, same thing. Bunch of people, everybody knows everybody, but. I'm very impressed with it, how you did it. Lots of great success, hopefully going forward.
Thank you.
And how you started, a small shell, and like you said, just send in sketches. Because I think that's what everybody comes up with. Everybody has their own idea of something. We all do.
Right.
Like, how do you make it happen? How do you get to the next level?
Right.
And you made it happen.
What's your hook? Is it like super high end custom at the right price level, or are you really going for that high end, super high end market? Athlete, superstar, important person, or
Yeah, I'm definitely trying to direct it more to the more to the affluent, the people that are very high fashion, high industry.
What is an absurdly expensive pair of shoes? Not that you make, because I know your shoes are absurdly good at good prices, but. What's I mean, I haven't bought a pair of Brioni shoes in.
It's going to be $2,000.
Right, like 2, 3, 4 grand.
An expensive, well, yeah, that's very expensive. I think an average expensive shoe right now for men is probably around $700-800. That's about average, and that's kind of where my average.
So yours
is.
Right, because your price point's just slightly under that.
Yeah,
in the 5s and 6s.
Mine
right?
goes from about $450 up to $1,500. So.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
I mean, because for most guys, they're not going to spend that on shoes.
Right. So it's up
the-
there with Jimmy Choo and Louboutin and Louis Vuitton. Those are really, I would say, the same
We
target
had a guy
market.
walk in here the other day with a pair of Louis Vuitton flip flops on.
They're
And
probably
I was like, really, bro?
it's probably about a nickel. 87
Yeah, I definitely bought him on Orchard Street.
Yeah, definitely. He bought them off the street.
I'm like, Houston, Orchard.
Well, again,
Nice.
we wanted to bring you on. Wish you a lot of good luck, success. I think it's a great story, and who knows where
Thank
you're
you.
going.
Thank you. No,
I mean,
appreciate
you
it.
might be in a runway in Hollywood one day at the Oscars.
Sure.
I mean, we'll say, hey, we remember we had him at Prime Cigar.
Hey, I'll always fly back here for an interview whenever you guys want.
Mark Chris, markchris.com. So how long has the business been in existence now?
We just launched just under 2 years ago. We launched last June. So
Last June.
About a year and a half it's been going, and yeah, it's just been, exponential growth. Can't complain. Very, grateful. It's just been getting a lot of good attention and continuing to grow.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
So,
what
yeah.
when it comes to because all the shoes are custom?
No, I offer custom options. We just added that.
Custom options. So you when you first get going a year and a half ago, when you get an order placed, you're like, okay, so we got to make these shoes now. Or did you go right in? Did you dive in, have a huge inventory out the gates?
Dove in.
Yeah?
I have about 20 different designs. So
Out the gates, 20 different designs.
I started with about 15, and
Wow.
And then just about a month ago, I released the fall collection, which was five new designs.
Cool colors too.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah,
you.
man,
Yeah,
those are badass.
the midnight collection, I'm doing a lot of things with stingray leather, which is very difficult to do with shoes, so a lot of companies avoid doing it.
Huh.
But I found a way to get it done. So I'm doing a lot of stuff with exotic stingray leather. I have one shoe with 24 karat gold on it. I mean, really trying to differentiate the style, the brand. And,
But then you also do drivers and
and
loafers.
then I have the drivers and loafers, and
tassels.
just the regular casual shoes that you can wear every day. And I just released also a new entry line, which is $350
That's
Those are called the
fantastic.
low riders. Yeah. So trying to just make something for everybody. You know.
Yeah, that's what you want. You want to try
Yeah.
to get. It's like a pizza. There's 8 slices. You want to try to get 5.
Yeah.
Right, exactly.
I mean, because you can't just go to one, and because it's hard. Because then you're taking a lot of the market out.
Right, exactly. And there's a lot of people who send me messages, you know, that they love some of the shoes,
Sure.
but they can't afford them.
Yeah. So you say, I'll sell you one.
So, so I give them the left shoe.
Put your best foot
so
forward.
They, so they get the left shoe.
Yeah, send me in 6 months. I'll get you the other one.
Right, I put them on a payment plan. No, so I wanted to come up with something a little more affordable, so I came out with this new price point at $350.
Good.
And that seems to be helping a lot of people that want the higher end stuff, but they want to get in, and they're able to now, get the shoes and enjoy them. So
Now, where are your shoes made?
everything's handmade in Italy.
And when
it's
you
off
say
the-
in Italy, it's
It's in
actually
Italy.
in Italy.
It's in Italy. It's not like most of the big brands that
made in China,
made-
finished in Italy.
Exactly, 3 processes finished in Italy.
Right.
Which is
You
brutal.
guys know that, right?
Oh, yeah, I know.
mean, that to me, that's
It's crazy.
it's not really legit advertising.
Right.
I don't like that. I mean, so your shoes are only handled by people who live in Italy. I don't know if
Start to
they're-
finish in my factory. Yeah. And I've had people tell me, you should move it to China like all the other big brands do, or wherever else, and do 80% of the shoe there, and then
Because
finish
they're
it up
real
in Italy.
artists and shoemakers in Italy.
Oh yeah, and I don't want that. I
Yeah,
want.
we're not going to do that.
Right.
Ryan, we're not looking to do that. Here at Mark Chris. We're totally legit.
Right.
I just bought in.
Well, I can see it be very tempting because
Sure.
you're dipping into your profit margins at that point. But for you, the quality from start to finish is important. Your name's
Most
on
important,
it.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean this is the brand that you've started. You have an expectation for
Yeah.
it, and they're meeting it by doing it the way that you want it done.
Exactly. I wouldn't do it anywhere else, and I have no plans on ever changing that. Quality has always been the most important thing to me, so I don't mind losing profit margin to give someone the most exceptional shoe that I can.
Right.
And that's, to me, the most important thing.
So
awesome.
when is your standalone Mark Chris store going to open?
I don't know. We'll see.
Do you have
We'll
any
see.
thoughts to that? Or you just like to stay on the internet?
I don't know about standalone. I've had boutiques reach out to me that, so I've thought about if I want to go into the specialty boutiques or if I want to go into retail like a Saks or Neiman's or Nordstrom's or something like
Maybe
that.
casino be good.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of options out there.
Yeah, Vegas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be awesome.
Any excuse to get to
Forum
Vegas.
shops.
I could see a Mark Chris in Bellagio
Yeah.
or Wynn or
Really?
something. Yeah.
And when you open your store there, we're going. We are in.
Oh, all right, done. Let's do it.
Yeah,
I-
it's
any
a place we
excuse to
really
get to
like
Vegas.
to go.
I
But
love
we'll
it.
go.
Greek, you've been to Vegas, right?
A few times. You've smoked
Last week.
cigars. You've smoked cigars.
Once or twice.
Well, bro, we're glad you could stop
No,
by.
thank you.
And a lot of good success, much health, and I hope it works out. I hope 5 years from now, you know what, people are all wearing them on the red carpet.
Thank you. I appreciate that. No, it means a lot. And thank you for having me on the show.
No problem, bro. Nice meeting you.
Hey, great to meet you. MarkChris.com, ladies and gentlemen. Check him out. If you have high-end taste, ladies and gentlemen. And as he said, he's going to give you an entry level at about $350, $450 now, too.
$350, yep.
But you can check out Handmade Italian Shoes, actual Italian handmade shoes. MarkChris.com, and it's going to be fun to watch you grow and take over.
Awesome.
Thanks
Thanks,
for
man.
joining us.
Appreciate it.
You're good luck, because you know what? We had Robert Graham on a couple years ago.
Yeah, we
Look
did.
what he did.
All right. Perfect. I know where I'm
Now,
going.
Well said.
You're donating a pair to a charity event that we're having here at Prime Cigar.
Correct.
On November 16th, right?
Yes, I'll be here November 16th. We're donating a pair. Anything for charity, honestly. That's always like a soft spot of
I
mine.
got 3
so-
daughters. They're expensive. I could use some charity.
Stop, Ryan. You got 2 loaves of bread on your arms. What are you talking about? I mean, the Jets are going to Super Bowl.
No question.
You make kid sizes, Mark?
I've asked them to do that, and women's right now is the stretch, trying to get them that small. I want to, I have a little daughter, so I definitely want to make some kids' shoes soon, but
Oh, and dads too. I mean,
it's
there's
tough, man.
little boys looking at dad, looking all sharp, and they want to look like dad. And I want some of those
Yeah.
too, Dad. I mean,
exactly.
Go take a look at the bar mitzvah circuit here in Boca Raton.
Oh,
Oh,
my.
man.
Oh, they all want to look like that.
Yeah.
Drunk.
So,
Ryan's not a big fan.
I don't have a son.
I'll be your kid.
Give me a hug.
I'll be your son.
Come here.
Pay me $12.50 a week.
Happy Father's Day.
It's the cheapest kid I have.
I start small, believe me.
That's right. You just ease it in.
First one's free.
Ease it in.
I'm like an iceberg.
On Instagram, you are?
on Instagram, I have 2 pages. I have the fashion page, which is Mr. Men's Fashion, but the shoe page is _Chris_shoes.
Okay, cool. Any other social media that you got out there that you're pushing?
No, I mean we have
Well,
a
you have a
Facebook
Facebook
page.
page,
We have a
right?
Facebook page, a
Facebook?
Twitter.
Mark Chris, easy to find.
Yeah, Mark Chris _
And
shoes.
it's MARK
MARKCHRIS.
CHRIS.
Yeah.
Everything about your line's great. I really like it. Very impressed. Even the box the shoes come in.
Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, that was fun.
I thought it was a,
Presentation's important.
yeah, I
mean,
thought it was a bottle of Johnny Walker Blue when
So
I
did
first
I.
saw it.
That's
Yeah.
what I thought. I
It's
saw it.
serious.
I was like, wow, very impressive.
Yeah, I wanted to go with something. Presentation I think is overlooked a lot. I think with other designers.
Right.
And I really wanted everything from start to finish to be just the best quality I can make.
I think it's
So
great.
yeah,
I was very impressed.
Thank
Believe me, I
you,
bought a lot
thank
of shoes
you.
that are yours.
Appreciate it.
Hey, they there are brands that are good at kind of saying that this right here means the world. Red bottoms mean a lot to a lot of people.
Right.
That logo, that Mark Chris logo, is going to be the sign of quality Italian-made handmade shoes, and I'm excited for you.
Thank
It's
you.
fantastic.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
And how about that? He's already signed up for Gridiron next year.
I
Greg.
can't believe it.
Jeez.
Yeah, I can't believe
Wow.
it. I can't believe it. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. No, thanks for having me, guys.
MarkChris.com, y'all. Check him out. Please do. Fantastic dude, and much success to you.
Thank you. Thank you.